My dear mother is right now competing. And last time I was live, my mother was commentating my games, right? I was playing classical chess, I was playing Wilton. My mother was commentating my games. But I thought maybe we should do this reversed and I should commentate my mom's games because she's right now playing the European Rapid Chess Championship. Women's Rapid Chess Championship in Monaco, so in Monte Carlo. And, you know, it's been ongoing for a few days, but I wanted to commentate the last rounds. She has 3 rounds left, 3 rapid games left. And yeah, you guys can see the schedule. It is 11 rounds long, so it's pretty long, and all the games are 15 plus 10. So there's, you know, some of the strongest women in Europe are participating here. We have like Kosteniuk, we have like, you know, we have basically, I was like, why can I not see any other games? But it's because I just searched for Cramling. So you guys can see here, we have Stefanova, we have Kosteniuk, we have Osmak, we have Paetz, I mean, we have Salimova, we have, you know, if you follow chess, you'll probably recognize a lot of these names. We have some of the biggest, like, you know, women in Europe at chess competing here in Monaco. So this is like really, really, really big. My dear mother is playing against Andrea Cristiana Navrotescu from France, woman grandmaster, 2200 rated in rapid, but probably higher rated in classical chess. All right, everybody, the game is starting. So move number 1, knight f3, d4, d5. Guys, the game is starting right here, c4. Okay, you guys can see my mom plays very similar openings to what I play. There we go. So, we have like a pretty much Queen's Gambit decline right now. And she's playing pretty fast because this is like, you know, what she typically plays. So I'm really happy. We play very similar stuff. Bishop e7. I don't know if she's going to take on d5 or if she's just, I think she's just going to go like bishop g5. She's developing her bishop. All right, she's going to be going e3, developing everything. These are very standard moves right now. I'm really hoping my mom wins. I'm really, really, really hoping my mom wins. I'm really, really, really hoping she does. I'm really hoping she does well here. So castles, e3, come on. Probably just the most standard move. And then, you know, that's very standard. She's just going to be getting the bishop out, and then she's going to be castling. So that's just going to be what's going to happen most probably. Guys, can we get all like together good luck for my mom? Like, can we all just say good luck together? Can we all just like type good luck together in chat for my mom? I really, really, really hope she does well. I get so nervous when she plays. Like, I know why she gets nervous when I play, because I get really nervous when she plays. There we go. Thanks, chat. Amazing. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'll show her this later, and she'll get so happy about all the support that she's getting. She gets so happy about that. Like, I was telling her after she commentated Wilton, I was like, Mom, like, people loved your commentary. You did so great. And my mom was like, really? They did? They enjoyed watching it? And I was like, yes, Mom. And she got so happy. So she gets really happy when I show her these things. So yeah. So rook c1, she didn't move the bishop yet. The idea of this might be that she wants to put a little bit of pressure. So she's maybe kind of right now thinking about taking on d5. And then maybe, I mean, she can even... Okay, not now, but I mean, she can even maybe try to go knight e5, just because if takes, and there's a lot of pressure being put on this. So the reason she's kind of waiting on moving the bishop is because as soon as she moves the bishop, the opponent will capture on c4. With a tempo, and she will have to move the bishop again. So she's kind of making the decision on if she should move the bishop or if she should take here. So that's why I think she went rook c1. And now the opponent is waiting. It's thinking. So this is kind of like a waiting move right now. So I think now either h6 or maybe c6 will come. c6 makes a lot of sense because after this move, the opponent is just like defending this pawn, which is a little bit of a weak point because the rook is here. And then also like it's solidifying this d5 pawn. So I think c6 might come. Apart from that, I don't really know. What else could you play? Sometimes maybe b6, c5 can be an idea, I think. Okay, a6 was played. This is probably to prevent knight b5. So now I'm thinking if takes, and bishop d3 will be played. Or if c5, c6 would be played. This is also kind of fun to like destroy the pawn structure. But if this move, there might be e5 at some point. I don't know. Okay. I'm really hoping that this goes well. So she took on d5. I like how fast my mom is playing. She's playing very confidently. Because my mom has the same thing as me, where she plays very slow sometimes, just like I do. So it's kind of like a genetic thing, you know? Some people inherit from their parents, I don't know, their ways of talking, or their ways of walking, or their ways of smiling. I inherited from my parents my ways of playing chess. Swedes are known to be slow. Yes, Virtual, where's this coming from? Where is this coming from? I was going to be so kind and nominate you for best speedrunner, and you come here and roast me. You know, I was going to do my nominations very soon, and I was thinking of nominating you, but you're just roasting me. I don't know if I want to do that then. You know? What is this? Chat, you also want to know something really fun that happened during the little break that I took? I became a mod for the first time in my life at Virtual Stream. And it was really funny because I really wanted to use my mod powers. It's the only time that I've ever been a mod at a channel. And I really wanted to use my mod powers. So I typed with big letters, who wants a ban? And then a bunch of people started saying ban me. And then I took it very literally. And then I banned a person because I thought it was fun. Then I realized that this person was like a 48-month sub. He was like a top gifter. And not only that, I didn't know how to unban him. I had no idea how to unban this person because I don't know how to like use the mod powers. So I started typing with big letters, someone unbanned this guy, and I just didn't know how to do it. And so I started entering like mod view, and I started panicking. I was like, I literally destroyed it for this guy. But you know what? In my offense, he did type ban me. He asked for it himself. So anyways, that is something that happened during my little break. And now I'm too scared of using my mod powers anymore. I did time out a person that said that Norway is better than Sweden. But apart from that, I haven't used my mod powers. But it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. You feel powerful as a mod. So anyways, let's see what has happened here. So now finally my mom castled. She ended up training the dark squared bishop. And now she's finally castled. And I think the reason for that is that her dark squared bishop is, I think, like the whoops, what did I do? This definitely did not happen in the game. Her dark squared bishop is genuinely or typically the worst bishop here. Because, you know, all her pawns are in dark squares. So, and this is black's like slight, like better bishop. So I think my mom is just slightly better because of the fact that, yeah, she's basically playing with her good bishop versus this bad bishop. But not only that, she also has maybe ideas of placing this knight on c5. So this could be a really great path for the knight to go. And if at any point black goes b6, then all of a sudden this pawn becomes a weakness, this pawn becomes a weakness. So it's going to be really hard for black to prevent the knight from going to c5, which is really good. So I think these small kind of things are what my mom is going for. Like small advantages, you know? Small advantages. Is my camera focusing on my tree? I'm literally gonna have a big talk with my camera after the stream. I'm literally gonna tilt with my camera after the stream. I'm gonna have a fight with my camera, and I'm gonna tell it that you're not allowed to do this anymore. Okay, so bishop here. I would go knight a4 here. You know, I see a beautiful knight square. I would go for this. But can we just appreciate how fast my mom is playing? Like over 15 minutes. She's playing so fast. This is amazing. Like I love seeing my mom all confident. Like I wish I had right now like live footage of like the plays, because you know that would be so cool. Speaking of, I did want to play the European women's. I wanted to play this tournament, but the ECU, which is the European Chess Union, is very strict about streamers having cameras in their playing holes. And I have talked to them a million times because I keep on wanting to play this European Women, chess championships. But they have said no in the past. So tournaments have said yes. FIDE tournaments have said yes, but ECU tournaments have said no. And so I would formally like to ask the people in charge of the ECU to allow cameras in their tournaments, because we could create some really hype content, some really hype streams where I am trying to get a norm, or where I am trying to become a European Women's Rapid Chess Championship, which, you know, would be very difficult, obviously, but it would be a fun run, you know? So, anyways, I am formally asking ECU to reconsider this. All right, there we go. I'm going to keep talking about it because I really want that to become a change. So, yeah, I'm going to keep on talking about it. So, now the opponent went knight e4, and the idea of this is just that she's trying to make it a little bit more difficult for my mom to go knight c5. There's no point in my mom going knight b6 and trading the knight for this bishop, because this bishop sucks. So like I said, my mom is playing with her good bishop versus the opponent's bad bishop. The bishop is blocked by all these pawns. So one idea here could be to take here, but she doesn't really necessarily want to do that, I think. So either she could go knight d2 maybe to try to trade, or she could just simply go knight c5 and just basically like trade everything and then try to go for bishop takes, and placing a knight over here. So those are the two ideas that, yeah, those are the two ideas that she could go for right now. So yeah, let's see what she opts for. She's taking a bit of a think here, which makes sense. Another idea here could be also to go b4, just to really, I actually really like this move, b4. The idea is that after knight c5, after takes, she takes back with the b pawn, and then she makes this pawn become a backwards pawn. That is very positional play, with the idea of placing a rook on b1 and then just going all in for the attack of this pawn, because if she's able to win a pawn, she will probably maybe win the game. So I really like b4. If the queen would capture, there's rook b1, and after the queen moves, rook takes b7 would just activate the rooks and would make this pawn very weak. So this is actually, I really like b4 actually. I think my mom is going to go b4. I actually really like that. Anna, can I get mod? I have some important cases to take care of. No, I have full on trust in the mods that have been here for a long time, and I would never give out mod powers to someone else. So I'm sorry about that. We have a great mod team. Can we send a little bit of mod appreciation, by the way? We have a great mod team, and they've been helping out so much, and they're amazing, and they're always on top of things, and I really appreciate my mods. So can we send a little bit of mod appreciation? They do a lot of beautiful things for this channel. So there we go. W mods. Great mods. Great mods. They even helped me organize events. Okay, so knight c5 is a move I don't really like. I feel like I shouldn't say that because my mom is a grandmaster, but I preferred b4. I thought b4 was much better, because now after like knight takes c5, like what is she gonna take with? The d pawn? Like then she doesn't get this file. I don't like this move. I do not like this move. I much prefer b4 actually. Yeah, I much prefer b4. b4, like I said, does not drop a pawn because there's rook b1, and after rook b1, the queen and the pawn would be threatened over here. Okay, so knight takes c5. Is she gonna take with the queen? I think she's gonna take with the queen. I think that was my mom's idea. I also kind of want to put some different music. I kind of want to put some different music. Guys, my goal for 2024 is to create a good playlist. I need to create a new good playlist, okay? Of copyright-free music. I need to create a good playlist. That's going to be my goal in 2024. I'm going to create the most epic playlist ever. Everybody's going to go, Anna, where's your music from? And I'm just going to be able to link to the coolest playlist, and everybody is going to think that I'm so cool, and I'm going to be so proud of it. That's my goal this year. That's my goal. Okay, queen takes c5. She did take with the queen. Guys, is this music from the 1800s? Wait, let me actually, let me change it. Okay, let's put this. So, So queen f6 was played. The opponent did not want to trade queens. Now queen b6 makes a lot of sense. I don't really know where this queen is going. Queen b6 I think looks good because it's just applying pressure to the to the b7 pawn. And I think maybe what? King h2? Sorry, why? Wait, sorry, why? Oh, because she was scared. Okay, I see. She was scared if bishop takes h3, and if pawn takes, then this knight is hanging. So that was the idea of that. Okay. So that was the idea of that. So that makes sense. So maybe now bishop f5 will be played to trade bishops. Yeah, I don't really like this. I much prefer the idea of b4. Much prefer that. Because now, like, where's this knight going and stuff? Maybe the idea, I suppose, will be if the opponent does something random to go bishop takes knight and then go knight e5 and just get this knight up to the center. But yeah, maybe that will be the idea. I'm starting to get a bit nervous. I'm starting to get a little bit nervous. A lot of people are saying, Anna, this is going to be a draw. Just because the eval bar after 19 moves says it's 0.00 does not mean it's going to be a draw, okay? Chess is a dynamic game. Chess is a long game, and chess can go on for much longer than 20 moves. At any point, someone can make a mistake. In fact, one of my mom's previous opponents blundered a queen in one move. My mom attacked the queen, the opponent moved the bishop, and bum, she took the queen. So anything can happen. So I do not want to see people saying, Anna, it's already a draw, because it's not. It's a long game. It's a long game. It's a long game. Another idea here could be to do a minority attack, which is to go a4, b4, b5, and just put a lot of pressure against this b7 pawn. That is definitely another idea here. It's just that that's going to require a little bit of time, which I guess my mom has. I do think that it's much easier for my mom to play because the plan is just very simple for her. And there's not really a lot of plans for black. Like, the pawn structure for black is very fixed. This pawn cannot move, this cannot move, this cannot move, this cannot move. So it's a very fixed pawn structure, which makes it, I think, easier for my mom to play. a5 cannot really ever be played because queen b6, rook c5. So I do think it's much easier for her to play. And there is also the idea of going knight d2, knight b3, knight a5, or knight d2, knight b3, knight c5. So she does have like a few options here, which are quite nice. And she has a few more minutes, which is good. But I do think, I do wish that I could see my mom's face right now and see like how she's acting. I would imagine she's sitting like this. Like my mom, when she's very focused, she's always sitting like this. So I would imagine that she's doing something like that right now. But yeah. And probably she's sitting with her chapstick. You know, I inherited that from my mom too. I always have a lipstick with me by the board, and it's, well, honestly it's because I like having a chapstick, because like if my like lips get really dry, then I can't stop thinking about it, and then like my like brain will start focusing on that, and like when I'm playing chess, I don't want to be like focusing on something else. So like I always want to have like a chapstick, but then I'm like, if I could have a chapstick or a lipstick, which is basically the same thing, then I might as well have a lipstick that's also gonna give, you know, my lips some color. So, you know, that's why I bring a lipstick. Okay. Okay, so what's going on here? Knight h4. We were all just together generating good energy. By generating good energy, thousands of people, we just, okay, that is a bit superstitious, but you know what? It doesn't hurt, okay? Wearing the same shirt every day does hurt because you smell bad. This does not hurt, okay? Bringing the same pen every day doesn't hurt either, you know? Bring the same pen if you want to. When it does hurt is when you lose the pen and you start panicking because you think you're gonna lose the game, you know? So yeah. Yeah, that's that. Anyways, rook d1 was played, defending the bishop. This is the last move. Bishop takes d3, rook takes d3. I think the idea of this is just that she wants to bring the rook to b3. So she wants to go a4, b5. And she's just, like I said, creating a minority attack here on the queen side. Now you may ask, Anna, what does a minority attack mean? A minority attack means that you're creating an attack with basically like there's only 2 pawns for my mom here. The opponent has 3 pawns, but she's still creating an attack with these 2 versus 3 pawns. So that is basically what that means. Yeah, that is basically what that means. So doesn't mean anything else. It does sound a little bit weird. Minority attack. A lot of people ask Anna, what is minority attack? Especially like if you don't play chess, it sounds a bit strange. But yes, that is what it is. So bishop e4 was the last move. Bishop e4 was the last move. So why is the opponent going here? Takes, and... is it just to activate the rook? Is this just activated? Can she just go a4 now and just not really care? Okay, now she's taking, which is the best move. And now rook takes. Pawn takes would not be good because there's rook c5 and then the rook will be able to move around. But now after rook takes, she has time to go a4. And I don't really know why the opponent really wanted the rook to be here, but maybe the rook is just more active. Maybe yeah. Maybe an idea for the opponent will be to go h5, h4 and just try to trap this queen somehow. That could actually be an idea. h5. Okay! First inaccuracy! Do I know that this is an inaccuracy? Yes, because I have an EVA bar. My mom instantly plays the best move, rook c5. This is amazing. This is amazing. She instantly plays the best move. Okay, she's going to be bringing the rook to the other side, I think. That was like a half a second thing. Like, did you see that? Did you see that? Okay, so the pawn is hanging. Rook d2, I think, is the best move because it holds everything together. a4 is a bit scary because after queen b3, you know, the rook, the pawns, everything become a little bit weak. So rook d2 seems like the move that holds everything the best together. I would be so happy if my mom played rook d2. Rook a1 looks a bit passive. Rook a5 feels a bit weird. Rook d2 just looks like a really strong move. I hope she takes her time and plays it. Come on, mom. Come on. Come on. Rook d2. Rook d2. Rook d2. Ah! She did it! I got so excited. I got so excited. Okay, she did it. She did it. She did it. She did it. Okay, good. I got so excited. So h6 was played. The idea of this, I believe, is just to stop my mom from going rook g5, which did look a little bit scary because, you know, the rook is going to be like threatening g7 and stuff like that. So, maybe now that he has to go b6 is not really a move that you ever really want to make because after b6, so many pawns are very weak. Rook d2 could be good though, so that after b6, this pawn is hanging. So this is really a move just saying, hey, you're not going to be able to go b6 anymore. That could be good. Another idea now is maybe to go, I don't like a4, maybe rook b2 to go a4 and b5, but my mom goes rook c2, which is the best move, just stopping Andrea from going b6 and just saying, hey, what are you gonna do now? And I think this is really good. Like, slowly but surely, she's just like positionally outplaying the opponent, I think. Like this is great. This move was really just the only inaccuracy that the opponent had, and hopefully my mom is able to continue to, you know, like improve her position and just go and create more weaknesses in her opponent's position. So like I've said in the past, hopefully my mom is able to keep on screwing the screw, which just means that you keep on, you know, like screwing, like, you know, like holding like the position tight, basically, you know. Turning the screw is the way that is the actual saying. You keep on turning the screw, but I think screwing the screw makes more sense because a screw, like, what do you do with a screw? You screw it, you know, right? So I feel like it makes sense. I don't know. It makes sense in my brain to say it that way. Thank you, Super Romeo. Thank you for the 2 months. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Queen ended up going to d7. Now my mom has time to go a4. a4 is now a very possible move as the queen cannot go to b3 anymore. The queen has left the dangerous square. We just had to make sure the queen couldn't enter our position, but now the queen is in a passive square, and so the queen cannot do that anymore. So I really like a4 right now. What are other moves that could be played? What a4 could be played? I don't know if rook h5 could be played to threaten and rook takes h6, but I think after king h7, this move just looks stupid. So a4 makes all the sense in the world, and now the threat is b5 pretty soon, at least. Maybe not now, but this, okay, now actually the threat is b5. Even sacrificing a pawn. Why? Because after takes, rook c7, this pawn would become very weak. But another idea could be to go queen f4 to prepare this so that after b5 takes, rook c7, the f7 pawn is also being threatened. Yeah. So there's a lot of different moves here. Queen f4, b5. There's even queen g4 pinning this rook. I mean, there's a lot of ideas here. Or no, the rook is not really pinned because this is defended. So I don't really know. She's going for b5 straight up. My mom is like barely thinking. She's just going for it. I love how confidently she's playing. So now a takes b5 is really just the only move. And now if this move, rook c7 would actually be a very strong move because both of the rooks are going to be coming together. And we can see there how a rook battery can just, you know, dominate a position. Even though my mom is going to be sacrificing a pawn, she will be getting the pawn back. But also she will take control fully of the c file, which is the important part. Which is really, really, really good. So yeah, this is amazing. Activity over everything else. The alerts are half hidden under the chat. Let me fix that. Thank you so much. Okay, there we go. Guys, I haven't streamed in a while, okay? I've forgotten how to be a streamer. I have forgotten how to be a streamer. So queen f4 was played. Let's see. So takes, the opponent ended up not taking. Instead, rook g6 was played. Queen f4, and now really after takes, rook c7 would just be a brutal move. But after this move, this pawn is also hanging. So I think rook e8 has to be played. But this is just looking amazing, guys. If my mom would win this game, it would be really, 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 really good. Really, really, really good. All right. Hopefully my mom keeps dominating. She has 7 minutes versus 4, everybody. 7 minutes versus 4. Come on, mom. Come on, mom. Keep on building the pressure. There's really not a lot of ways of defending this, though. Like, rook e6, it's almost like, hey, I just went here. What was the point of this? Because the queen is better placed on f4 than g3. Rook e8. Yeah. I mean, soon you're also able to... You don't really want to take her too soon, though, I think. I'm really just thinking what the... I mean, rook e8? Can you even go rook here? I'm not sure. Just trying to think about different possibilities. Even taking, and rook here, maybe. This pawn is just so weak. This pawn just ends up being so weak. So opponent is really thinking right now. She feels the pressure. Even though it's equal pawns, the engine thinks that my mom is almost +1 right now in evaluation. So... let's see if she can keep it going. f5 is not an option, as the pawn can just be taken, which is the reason why the queen is also so well placed on f4. So, I believe in my mom. I do. I fully believe in my mom. I have full faith in my mother. I think she's got this. So, rook e8 was played. There's several options here. One is to go rook e5, which is the move that I was mentioning. Another one is to take here. Another one is to trade queens, actually. And then just have a long-term advantage to go against this pawn. But this maybe doesn't feel like the most scary move. So I hope my mom doesn't do this. I'm hoping more for rook e5 or maybe takes. So 2 options I'm hoping for the most. Did I say the interview with my mom there? No. If someone has the link, then please link it. And I'll check it out in the break between the games. That would be amazing. So my mom has 3 more minutes. She is feeling the pressure. Sorry, I'm kidding. She is giving the opponent the pressure. She's giving the opponent the pressure. But yeah, rook e5 I think is a very strong move. So I'm hoping that this is played. After
Pockets gifted Skvor says a sub. Oh, Pockets gifted a tier 1 sub to Skvor says.
Okay, TTS
this is their first gift sub in the channel.
TTS just decides to work sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it does work. Okay, she ends up taking on c6. She ends up taking on c6. So, okay. Now the question is, will the opponent take with the rook or with the pawn? Probably should take with the rook, just to eliminate one of these two rooks that are very strong on the c file. So rook takes, and after rook takes, pawn takes. I think rook c5 will be played, and my mom is basically arguing that the opponent will not be able to defend both of these pawns with the rook and the queen. My mom is arguing that she'll be able to put enough pressure to be able to just threaten these two pawns so much that the opponent cannot defend them anymore. So that is what she is arguing for, I think. Especially because there might be a lot of checks. So opponent is thinking 2 minutes 20. 2 minutes 20. Come on. Oh, she takes with the pawn. Okay, this is a mistake. This is a mistake. Now actually queen f5 is supposed to be good because after it takes, rook back, it's going to be very difficult to defend this pawn. So she could try to go queen f5. She could also, I suppose, maybe go rook b2, rook b6. Just to put pressure on... Yeah, just to put pressure on this pawn. Now, this move is better than rook a2 because I think there's queen b7 there still defending this. So rook b2, rook b6 could be very strong. I guess that's another idea. Another idea is, yeah, just to try to get this queen into attacking this pawn. But the queen is a little bit off the game, so it could take a while before that happens. I suppose she's also probably calculating what move was played. She played rook b2. I suppose she was also calculating this move d5 because after it takes, there's rook here. But there was just queen e6 defending everything. So she goes rook b2 to place the rook on b6, I think, just to activate it. That's the move that we were looking at. So she was, yeah, okay, now queen g4 maybe? Queen g4 looks good. Queen h4 is obviously another option. Queen g3 is another option, but my mom instantly plays queen g4. Trying to trade the queens. Why? Because after takes and takes, this pawn is going to become a big weakness. And even sometimes, if this rook moves here, the king will have a beautiful path to take. So, let's see. Let's see what happens here, chat. Let's see what happens here. I do think that if my mother wins the final two games, she has a chance of getting top 10. We are watching right now the European Women's Rapid Chess Championship, which is, you know, one of the most important championships, you know, that go on. So this is a really big tournament. And obviously my mom, like, is really just doing her best as she wants to get as high of a placement as possible. So queen g3 was just played. I thought maybe g3 would be played or king g1, but she played queen g3. My mom really wants to trade queens. And the opponent is almost entering bullet form. So the opponent almost has less than a minute. Time is ticking. Opponent has a minute 28. They're getting 5 seconds per move, I think. I think the time control is 15 plus 5 or 15 plus 10. I can't remember. Maybe it's 10 seconds per move. Will queen g4 be played again? Or will she go rook c6? Sorry, rook b6. Rook b6. Okay. The one issue with this is that maybe this... Yeah, it kind of makes this queen be stuck here, defending this pawn. But I still like it. The engine also likes h4, but I don't really fully understand this move. I don't know if it's just to place the pawn on h5 and just say, hey, the pawn is better placed here. And black has like no time to do things. But yeah. Guys, I am giving you a lot of lines that the engine is saying, but I'm trying to explain them to you because I'm going to be completely honest. My mom is higher rated than me. For me to be able to commentate these games, I need to commentate them from a perspective that's higher rated than her. Like, I cannot, with my 2000 knowledge, like, come up with all the moves that she should do because she's higher rated than me. So I think that that gives you at least the best ideas. But the good thing is that as soon as I see a move, I do understand typically the reason for why that move is good. And I can then explain it to you, you know? So that is the good part. I do understand typically why these moves are recommended and why these moves are good. But yeah, just so you know, I am giving you a lot of engine lines right now. But they're also playing a lot of engine lines, which is really cool. So yeah. Okay, so guys, h4 could be played. You know what? h4 is a move? Because of queen h3. Crazy. That is the idea of h4. The idea is to threaten the queen. Wow. Wow. Okay, the idea... This is why engines are engines and I'm not an engine. The idea is to go queen h3, and if takes, go king takes, and then go g4, g5, and just create a minority attack on the king side too. That is actually really beautiful. So the idea is just to create it, yeah, king side, yeah, and then maybe like even like double up the rooks on the h file too, and just basically have two sides that you're playing on, both the queen side and the king side. So it's just like a better way of trading queens. So my mom is thinking right now, but that is why h4 is such a strong move. Also because after h4, if queen h3, if check, you can go g3, then king g2, and then keep everything safe. But my mom goes rook b8. She wants to trade rooks for some reason. I don't know why my mom is trading so much. I am starting to get a little bit scared that she's going to give away her advantage, as she does have a little bit of an advantage. But she's maybe trading a little bit too much. This rook was not really doing much over here, so I don't really know why we're trading so much. Oh, link to the interview. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Beautiful. I will copy that. Okay. So the opponent has less than a minute. 55 seconds left. The opponent is very low on time. Queen takes. King h7 is instantly going to be played. And now maybe there is to go king g1 defending, and then to just go queen e5. I hope my mom doesn't like go queen e5 now and just, you know, blunders this pawn. I hope she doesn't do that. Come on, mom. Come on, mom. She has 2 minutes 45. She does have like more than double the time. But I really hope she doesn't go something like this. I hope she defends the pawn or goes rook c2, or just does something to defend us. Ah! Why did she go there? Oh, wait, that move didn't happen. Wait, what? What? Fake alert? What is going on here? The moves are not happening anymore. Wait, what? Oh, she played rook c2. Huh? Yeah, she played rook c2. Fake news, everybody. Rook a5 was not played. Rook a5 was not played on the board. Oh, I panicked. Board malfunction, everybody. Rook c2 was played. She defended the pawn. It is defended. We are safe. Queen centralized itself to prevent my mom's queen from coming up to e5. My mom needs to find a new way of attacking. Maybe queen e8. Looks like a good move. She goes queen c7. I don't really know why she goes queen c7. Queen is not doing much on c7. It was probably better on e8. I'm a bit worried that the queen is going to start entering the position. Queen b3, rook here, queen d3, and the queen starts entering the position. My mom needs to be careful. I'm starting to get a little bit worried here. The opponent only has 50 seconds. Queen b3 is played. Opponent is playing well. Obviously, she is a woman grandmaster. Rook d2 maybe will be played to prevent queen d3. Yeah, this is now not looking as clear anymore at all. It looked much more clear before than what it does now. I'm a little bit worried that she's choking a little bit, but my mom's got this. I still believe in her. This did not happen, guys. This did not obviously happen. This was just me making a little bit of a mouse malfunction. Okay. Rook takes c6 could be played! No. No. Yes! Yes! Sorry. Wait. Okay. Sorry. I just saw the evil board going from -5 to equal. Okay. Let's hold together and let's see what is happening here. My mother has queen e5. Okay. This move is fine too. She's now, okay, we are praying for a draw now. She goes queen g4. The idea is just simply to try to go queen f5, to try to go for all of these checks, putting the queen on these light squares, checking this king. I mean, if you're not careful, obviously there's even some checkmate ideas. The opponent will be careful. She only has 48 seconds. Now, queen b8 could happen, check. And then, yeah, obviously my mom needs to be careful too. Rook e3, queen f4 check. Oh, yeah, g6, this cannot be taken because the queen, what is happening? Has a move happened or moves happening? We do not know. The board is not updating. Chess.com, get your board together. I need to see what my dear mother is doing. I am stressing out. Okay, Chess.com, give me the moves. Give me the moves. Give me the moves. I'm sure queen here must have happened. Queen f5 must have happened. We're going to rewind to see what happened over there and why the evil board took the biggest elevator jump ever. We're going to be going back to that, but queen f5, g6, and then what would that be? Queen f4, and then the queen is like here defending there. Okay, come on, guys. I need to see the moves. Let me reload the board. Let me reload the board. It's still not giving me a move. It is... okay, now some moves are happening. This happened, everybody. This happened. Queen f5 check, g6. It's my mom's turn. 45 seconds left. Queen f4, come on. Just keeping it safe, keeping the diagonal safe just makes all the sense in the world. Queen d7, I'm scared. Why is the queen getting so out of place? I don't know. Now rook e2 looks slightly terrifying. I don't know if the idea of this is that she wants to go d5 and then she wants to try... yeah, that is probably the idea. She wants to go d5 and she wants to pressure the opponent into time trouble, which maybe is not a bad idea at all. Maybe that's not a bad idea at all. Actually, opponent is right now going, you know, very little time. We will check what the winning move was in just a second. I just don't want to leave this position. I want to see when this happens live. So I don't want to leave this. 23 seconds, come on. I mean, not come on. Like, you're more than welcome to lose on time, Andrea. Sorry. Okay, rook d7. I'm so stressed. Yeah, now the thing is that if d5, there's queen f3. So I think rook f6 needs to be played, but my mom only has like 30 seconds. Okay. Ah, not again! Not again! Not the evil board again! Not the evil board again! I am so terrified of queen f3. Not the evil board again, everybody. Not the evil board again. Oh no, and the opponent does it. Okay, queen g4 needs to be played now. It's the only move that doesn't lose on the spot. My mom needs to prevent queen f3. I hope my mom is seeing this. I hope my mom is seeing queen f3. I hope my mom is seeing this move. I really do. Because if something like this, there's also just going to be... oh, guys, my mom only has 20 seconds. Oh, guys. Oh, 15 seconds left. My mom is probably stressing out. Come on. Yes, okay, she finds the only move that doesn't lose on the spot, which is something. There's so many moves now, though. I mean, what becomes really scary is also the fact that this pawn just becomes so strong. Opponent only has 10 seconds left. Ah, yes! Rook e7, Mom! Preventing the pawn from pushing. I really hope she goes rook e7. I really hope she goes rook e7. No, I'm having a heart attack. Oh no, why queen g3? Where is this queen going? Oh no. Oh no. Where is this queen going, guys? I'm literally stressing out so much. Oh, she only has 10 seconds. Oh, this is not going well, I think now. This is not going well. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay, rook e1. Rook e1 must be played. Rook e1 will be played. Okay, come on. Here we go. She's defending the pawn. Only... yes! Yes! Queen f4 now! Okay, queen f4. Queen f4, or maybe even queen f3, just defending. I think queen f3 looks like the logical move. This looks good. Okay, you know what? We are maybe back in safe territory, everybody. Why are we back in safe territory? Because now the threat is also to go d5. And if my mom is able to trade this pawn for this one, it should be a draw, I believe. So she's going for this immediately because she knows this. Queen check, King H! I can't do this anymore. Oh no. I cannot do this anymore, guys. Now, why is this a losing move, you may ask? Oh no. Oh no. It's because the king is now so unsafe. The pawn had to go to g3. Oh no, guys. I am stressing out. Oh no, guys. Yeah, the king is just so unsafe. She had to go g3 just to keep everything together, just to keep herself together. Go king g2, king f2. This is obviously easy to see with a lot of time, but with little time, she did not see this. And the problem now is just how weak her king is. Whenever the king goes to f2, there is going to be queen d4 check. Yeah. Oh, man. Can you go king h2 now? Can you go king h2? That's crazy that this move makes such a difference. But the point is that now after king here, queen here, g3, there's h5. And yeah. Yeah, now the only winning move is queen e5 check. Any other move will be equalizing the position. The opponent needs to see queen e5 check. That's the only move that wins for her. It's the only move that wins for her in the position. Yeah, we can see that my mom got this beautiful endgame, but she just... Yeah, the opponent is doing it, and she's going back and forth. I don't know if my mom thinks this is a draw or what she thinks right now. But we, you know, kind of obviously are cheating a bit and are seeing that this is lost. The opponent does have very little time, which is obviously the good part of this. 4-3. Yeah, she's just playing so well. I mean, she has to go king g1 now. But now this pawn has just gone up all the way to h4. And yeah, we can just see that my mom got this better endgame, but my mom struggles with time trouble just like I do, and she just messed up in the time trouble. That's literally just what happened. She just went from being, you know, perfectly better the whole game and outplaying the opponent to just messing up in the time trouble, unfortunately. So, it ain't over. Okay, it is a bit over, actually. Yeah, there's rook d1 now, which is just a very strong move. After rook d1, it's almost resignation. Yeah. Made in 8, everybody. Made in 8. Made in 8. Yeah, and now my mom resigned. Oh no, guys. It didn't bring her luck for us to watch this. GG's for my mom. GG's for my mom. Send her some love in chat. Very sad. She did play so well all the way until she got into time trouble. She had more time as well than the opponent, everything, but yeah, it just all went down at the very end. Very sad. Very sad. Very sad. I do want to see what it was that made her lose, because everything was going perfectly fine. Everything was going perfectly fine. But it started with her giving up this... It started with her giving up this f2 pawn. Which she didn't do at first. But yeah, here she just traded. And I really don't really know why she traded, because this pawn is just so crucial in the whole chain of pawns. But obviously with little time, it's easier said than done. And here she had a few more chances. Now, here the reason actually the opponent was just winning apparently was because of rook f1. And once again, this is easier said than done. But the idea here is that my mom's king is so weak. And so I think that, you know, if my mom does something random, I'm not sure what she's going to do. There is just simply the move queen b1. And now if the opponent, if she tries to escape, there's queen e1. And there's actually a checkmate net over here. So that is the reason she was winning, because she's going to be able to either checkmate the king, or my mom already in this position, after rook f1, would need to go something like queen g4, but that would lead to her losing the pawn. So that was why in this position, you know, the engine went sort of elevator mode and said that this was completely crushing for black because of this move rook f1 that the opponent actually missed. And my mom had there one more chance. My mom had there one more chance when Andrea missed rook f1. She played rook e2, and now once again there were a lot of drawing chances. But this was the move that just made her, I think, lose the second time. She had to go rook f6 to prevent rook f2, to prevent queen f3, to put pressure here. And now, I guess she didn't do it because of king g7. And this is really difficult to see, but the reason actually why this worked was because there's rook takes g6. And after this, there's queen g4 check. And she can either take this or she has perpetual. But very difficult to see this with little time. Rook g6 check. Because actually, if my mother doesn't see it, after rook f6, king g7, this is just really bad for white. So my mother, for going to go rook f6, she must see rook takes g6, which is not, you know, which is not an easy move, which is not an easy move to do at all. So, you know, a lot of times you say that you don't lose, like the reason you lose in chess is not because of one mistake, it's because of your second mistake, and that was the reason she lost this game. Unless your first mistake is really bad, then you'll lose from your first mistake. But mostly in chess games, you don't lose by the first mistake you make, you lose by the second one. Like, you can afford making one blunder, but you can't afford making two in a game.